welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw here in Belfast, Northern Ireland. Today we have some great action for you, including Finn Balor challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship against CM Punk in the main event. So why don't we go ahead and start Monday Night Raw. As we kick the night off with tag team action between the Usos and the Street Profits. And coming out first here, the Usos. Jimmy Uso on your right, Jay on your left.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 493 pounds. The team of Jimmy and main event Jay the Usos.
Now the Usos recently reunited as a team. They picked up a couple wins, including against Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. And tonight, they obviously take on the team of Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins as they look to progress up the tag division. Now, the tag team champions, the New Day, we saw them last week backstage on Raw. They just said they'll be scouting the tag division for now. So that probably means they're somewhere watching this match. They're doing something pretty similar to Pretty Deadly.
192 pounds. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
And, well, Montez Ford is on your right, Dawkins on your left. Tag champions here on Raw. They're doing something pretty similar to Pretty Deadly over on SmackDown. Pretty Deadly said that they will be the ones to hunt down their challengers rather than the challengers hunting down the champions. As that's Pretty Deadly's approach. And talking about Pretty Deadly, on SmackDown just a couple of days ago, they defended their tag goal against Los Garza, in which they retained the tag team titles. And now to start Monday Night Raw here on the Road to Survivor Series, we have the Usos taking on the Street Profits to kick off Monday Night Raw. Here we go, we're underway. Jimmy starts with a super kick there, an open palm slap to the chin. Jimmy went for the super kick, didn't get it. And now clubbed in the back of the head with a clothesline by Dawkins. Sent into the corner now. Tag made to Montez Ford. He goes. Dawkins sends Ford into Jimmy with a splash there and a clothesline to follow. As now Montez kicked to the gut. Forearm there, sent into the corner. What's got on his mind here? Using the ropes over and down there by Ford. Impressive stuff by these two so far. Great start for the Street Profits. A springboard cross body there. Jimmy kicks out at counter 2. The Street Profits have had a very good start to this matchup. The Usos on the back foot right now. There's the tag to Dawkins. Sent into the ropes. Double hip toss there by both Dawkins and Montez, and a spear by Angelo Dawkins. On to Jimmy. Not having a very good time here is Jimmy. Needs to somehow find a way to tag Jay. Fireman's carry position. Drops him onto the top rope there. Now later tonight we will see obviously the World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk in action versus Finn Balor defending the championship gold. We will also see the ruler over Femi in a 2-on-1 handicap match. We will also see Ilya Dragunov back in action for the second week in a row since returning, trying to get momentum on his side. And we will also see Alexa Bliss in action. Now, a pop-up Samoan drop there by the Usos. As Jay's in the ring now, he's going to taunt. Doesn't see that Dawkins got back in the ring, caught off guard, caught lacking. Now sent into the corner. Got the elbow up there. Jay with a super kick. There's that slap to the chin once more, just like Jimmy did. Jay sends him over into the corner. Angelo now gets reversed on there. Jay, headbutt there. Caught with a kick though. Tag made to Montez Ford. A DDT there by Montez. Uso's really struggling as of right now. And a springboard crossbody by Montez Ford onto Jey Uso. The Usos are being dominated. And now off the ropes. Toe drop hold. Elbow drop to the spine. The Street Profits dominating as the Usos need to find a way to get into this. This might be a way though. Jay. Super kick there. Nice little combination of moves. Went for I believe it was a lariat. Didn't get it though. And now going to get punished by Dawkins there. It goes for the leg. Now to the midsection. It's reversed. Jay there. Sends him over and down. Dawkins now back on top with a right hand there. Now sends Jay back into the corner off the ropes. Sends him face first into the mat. Now into the cover. Hook the leg. Counter 2. Jay kicks out. What do the Usos have to do to get back into this? Maybe that. Jay gets the legs up there, catches Angelo Dawkins and hits him with a spine buster. And now, desperation tag there made to Montez Ford. Montez rolls out the way, gets caught with a punch from Jay though. And now, a struggling Montez to stay on his feet. Big right hand by Jay knocks him off. And now Jay with a spear. Jay might have finally turned the tides in this match. Can he get the win? No, Montez says otherwise. And now Ford, waist lock, rakes the back. Sending Jay back into the corner. Caught with an elbow there. Jay snapmare takedown. To the back there. Tag made. Jimmy Uso now the legal man. Been a great showing from the Street Profits, but it looks like they might have slowed down a little bit since the beginning of this match. But now Montez Ford. Roll through, splash to Jimmy Uso. Definitely still the dominant team is the Street Profits. The Usos not done all that much. Tag made. Another double team looking to happen. Scoop and a slam by Ford. And now with the assisted moonsault onto Jimmy. Gonna roll out the ring, take it to the outside here. Dawkins went for the double axe handle, got caught with an elbow by Uso. Up on the shoulders now. Drops him face first onto the barricade. And now Jimmy Uso gonna get back into the ring here. Went after Montez, got caught though. Now Dawkins takes down Jimmy. Now sent into the corner there. Irish whip off the ropes. Big shoulder tackle sends Jimmy flying across the ring. Wow. And now Dawkins hooks the leg. Is that enough? No. Wow, what a shoulder tackle by Dawkins. Great show of strength there. Now what's on his mind? Jimmy with the elbow up. And a headbutt there, down goes Dawkins. Writhing in pain there a little bit. And now Jay back into the ring. Went for the super kick. Dawkins ducked out of the way. And now down goes Jay. A great slam there by Dawkins. Now Montez with a right. Irish whip into the ropes. Arm drag takedown there. Now onto the second rope. What's on his mind from up there? Went for the drop kick. Jay weaved out of the way. So Montez catches him with a right to the gut there. Now again the tag made. Irish whip. Pop up neck breaker. Now into the cover. Is that it? No, Jimmy there to break things up. What a tag match we have to open up Raw. And so much more to come as well. And now Jay with a right there. Going to try and send Dawkins to the outside, but can't get the final punch there. Now Jay. Going to go into the books here. Going to go deep into his arsenal. But cannot put away Dawkins there. There's now a waist lock. Oh, was probably going to go for a back suplex there, but Dawkins managing to turn it round. Unlucky for Jay there. Or scoop and a slam. Hyping up the crowd there. Didn't see Jay though crawling over to Uso. Or his brother, should I say. Jimmy dodging the drop kick there. Went for the super kick and not Angelo Dawkins. Montez Ford dodged. Oh, Jimmy with the elbows. Oh, big headbutt there. What's on the mind of Jimmy Uso? Spear by Jimmy to Montez. Hooks the leg, broken up by Dawkins. Jimmy, super kick, delivers one to the back of the skull as well. Now into the cover once more. Can he put Montez Ford away? Yes, he can. And the Usos are victorious in a match that I can only say that the Street Profits dominated in. And what's this? Oh my. The New Day at the top of the stage, just sarcastically clapping to the Usos. The four men mouthing off to each other here. Wow. As we now take it backstage, there is your world champion CM Punk, who we will see later tonight. And there is his opponent Finn Balor, as they both arrive to the arena. But as we head back into action now, it's one-on-one action. And it's the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov, as this man looks to keep momentum on his side since his return to the ring last week, where he beat Ludwig Kaiser. Can he do it again this week? We're going to have to find out.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 210 pounds, Ilya Dragunov.
Now Ilya Dragunov hadn't been seen since SummerSlam when he lost to John Cena inside of a steel cage. He was gone for about a month before we saw him backstage say that he was going to return the following week on the Raw after No Mercy. He did. He faced Ludwig Kaiser, where we also saw Gunther for the first time in months as well. And obviously Ilya Dragunov took the win last week, as he looks to repeat that feat this week. Who does he face this week? Oh my! It's Bronson Reed.
And his opponent, representing the Vision from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
Now Bronson Reed, last week on Raw, attacked Sheamus in the parking lot, slammed his hand in the car trunk. I believe Sheamus's hand is broken right now, and I believe he's not here tonight. I think he's recovering from a brutal attack from last week from Bronson Reed. And Reed probably here tonight looking to, both men probably just looking to get momentum on their sides. So it's going to be a pretty competitive bout here. Bronson Reed got the arm of Dragunov, our side headlock. Dragunov sends him into the ropes, leapfrog. Went for the chop, but Bronson Reed held onto the ropes. Smart maneuver, but still got caught by Dragunov. Oh, nasty right there to the back of the neck. Went for the elbow. Reed dodged, hits him with a lariat. Oh, a big chop there by Reed. Something that Dragunov is definitely known for. Now off the ropes. Went to... I don't even know what to say there. As Dragunov sends him over the ropes to the outside. Now going to follow up with a kick to the back there. He's going to go for a chop. Bronson Reed, though, catches him and sends him into the steel steps. Now going to the left leg there on the floor. I mean, talking about Dragunov's legs slash knees, you can see he's got that knee brace on the right knee. That's definitely a weak point of Ilya Dragunov. So I'm not really sure. Was Bronson Reed going for the left leg a smart maneuver or what? I mean, you have to ask that to Bronson Reed himself, really. Whether he was trying to render both legs useless or whether he just completely didn't think to go for the right. But Reed now continues on the attacks. What's he thinking here? Reed. Tsunami! Crushing Dragunov there. And a counter two, but Dragunov manages to escape at the last minute. Oh my! Dragunov! A surge of energy here. Oh, but Bronson Reed just seems to have him scouted here. But Dragunov, with a clothesline there, went through the ropes, clubbed him with the arm. Bronson Reed now. Go! Dragunov there, turns it around, kick to the gut. Through the ropes again, went for the clothesline, didn't get it this time. Now Reed off the ropes, went for the senton. Dragunov got the knees up though, and a torpedo Moscow! Dragunov there, and down goes Reed once more. Oh no! It's Bronson Reed this time! That surge of energy that we just saw Dragunov have, now Bronson Reed's had it. And now up on the shoulders, burning hammer. And now Reed again, tsunami. And Bronson Reed takes the win.
Here is your winner, Big Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed takes the win as momentum shifts to his side. Dragunov taking a big L there that he's going to have to eventually address. As now we show you something that happened earlier tonight that just didn't get caught. Alexa Bliss recruiting Io Sky to her 4-woman team for Survivor Series, as she will go 4-on-4 with Zoe Stark's team, which we won't know Zoe Stark's team until the matchup comes around and they make their entrances. But now, just moments after recruiting Io Sky, we have a friendly fire match.
Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Like I was saying, we have a friendly fire match coming here. Alexa Bliss will go 1-on-1 with Io Sky. Nothing to this match, really, just these two women trying to get up to speed. No ring rust allowed for when Survivor Series rolls around in about 2 weeks' time. As now here comes the genius of the sky.
From Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky.
Now Io Sky, very talented performer, not had all that much to do in Universe mode so far, but in recent weeks has been very involved with Alexa Bliss. As a couple weeks ago, she did compete in a 6-woman tag team match on the team of Alexa Bliss, where they faced PFC in the opening match of Raw, in which PFC actually came out with the win in that match. It was the team of Alexa Bliss, Io Sky, and the Women's Intercontinental Champion Natalya. So it was a very talented team that ended up taking a loss there. Now Alexa Bliss going to start out strong here. Now Io going to get round, stunning the jaw there. And into the ropes by Bliss. Io there, and a drop kick there. Kip up. And up. Io there with a clothesline, sends Bliss into the ropes, and there is the double foot stomp. Went for the drop kick, Bliss dodged, catches her with the elbow there. Now Alexa Bliss sends Io Sky crashing face first into the mat. Now Io Sky rushes her onto the ropes. Irish whip by Bliss. Io Sky there. And again catches her with a drop kick. Getting the crowd hyped up here. Catches Alexa with a devastating clothesline there. Now on the outside, stalking Bliss. Springboard shotgun drop kick. Into the cover on Bliss now. Only a count of 1 achieved by Io Sky. Sends her into the corner. On the top. What's on the mind of Io Sky right now? I'm kind of nervous here. Oh no, no. Io, no. No. Spanish fly from the top by Io. Oh my, you've got to be kidding me. And out to the top. Over the moonsault, but Alexa Bliss got the knees up. And now with a series of shots here and finishes off with a drop kick. Oh my word. These two women treating us to a great match so far. Because now things head to the outside. And Io here, roll through, double foot stomp to the gut of Alexa Bliss there. As the referee's count continues. Io with a drop kick to the back there. Went for the... oh my... I mean, I didn't really catch much of it because the camera angle didn't change quick enough. But Io, from the top, went for the drop kick to Alexa Bliss, but Bliss moved. And Io was sent crashing from the top to the concrete floor. Oh my. Now Alexa Bliss with those knees to the gut there. 2 times in fact. As now she gets back into the ring. Into the cover. Can she get the win here? No, Io only allowing a count of 1. Both women seemingly still got quite a lot of fight left in them. Alexa here, taken down with a snapmare there. But managing to turn that round, escaping the hold of Io. Gets caught though. Io went for that open palm, but Alexa caught her with one. And now these two are going to trade blows. Io catching Alexa there, Alexa copying you, telling her to come at her. And now both women pounding at each other, trying to get the upper hand. And Io Sky does. Alexa stumbling on her feet there. Io might have a good chance here. Down goes Bliss. Bullet train attack in the corner by Io Sky. And now this might be the end. Over the moonsault by Io. Good night, Alexa Bliss. Io with the cover now. But no, Alexa Bliss kicks out at 2. I can't believe what I'm seeing. This match is incredible. And now Alexa with the elbows. Gonna catch her with the Sister Abigail DDT, but Io escapes there. Oh my, what a match. Io, Irish whip into the corner there, ducks under, leapfrog. And now with the tornado DDT, spiking Bliss on her head. And now to the top goes Io. What does she have on her mind here? Drop kick from the top. That's got to be it. Surely Bliss can't have any more fight left. And she doesn't. Io Sky takes the win in this friendly fire bout here on Raw. Oh no. Zoe Stark. No. Attacking Alexa Bliss, but Io going to save Alexa Bliss now as she catches Zoe Stark and over the ropes there. Io Sky saving Alexa Bliss from Zoe Stark as they will team up against her in 2 weeks' time at Survivor Series. Wow. Please subscribe to Tackman12 so you don't miss an upload from this channel. We're trying to reach 1.5 thousand subscribers. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. And let's get back to Monday Night Raw. As we are back from the break, it's now time for the co-main event, where the ruler, Obafemi, will take on 2 other opponents in a 2-on-1 handicap match. As was announced last week by Obafemi in a backstage segment.
The following is a handicap match. Introducing first, from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 310 pounds,
And now Obafemi is a fast rising star here in the WWE. Very, very young man. I mean, I believe on the Raw before No Mercy, he did face off against CM Punk, in which he did take a loss. But as of last week, Obafemi has snapped Gotten annoyed with the little stuff he's done in the WWE. And he himself pulled the shot to go in a 2-on-1 handicap match. This was Ober's idea. As Femi here, gonna go up against Brutus and Julius Creed of American Made. The Creed brothers versus Ober, Femi.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 495 pounds, Brutus and Julius, the Creed brothers.
Now after this is the main event of Monday Night Raw, and where we will see CM Punk defend the World Heavyweight Championship against the man he beat at No Mercy, Finn Balor. But that's your main event. This is your co-main event over Femi versus the Creed brothers in a 2-on-1 handicap match. As we are now underway. Over Femi caught with a couple rights there by Brutus. And now all the strength of Brutus Creed to lift up over Femi. Sends him crashing down and follows up with a standing moonsault. That is incredible from Brutus Creed. As now Ober's sent into the corner. Julius Creed coming in for the double team maneuver. Now Ober went for a clothesline there, but ducked under it was Julius. Oh, but Ober Femi can't get anything done right now as Julius Creed dodged that hit with an inverted DDT there. But now over Femi, waist lock, backbreaker there. Now follows with an elbow. And now Femi drops the elbow. And again, over Femi with the elbows there. And now the strength of over Femi ragdolling Julius Creed across the ring. Now Ober heading to the top. What's on his mind? Drops the elbow from the top to the back of the neck. Oh my, from Ober Femi there. That's all I've got to say. Now Brutus Creed there drops the elbow. Femi back to his feet now. Sent into the corner. Gets the elbow up. Waistlock again from behind. Was going to go for the back suplex, but Brutus Creed managed to flip over. Caught Femi with a headbutt. Now up to the top turnbuckle here. What is on his mind? From the top with a double axe handle there. Into the cover, going to try and put Ober Femi away, does not get more than a 1 count. Femi obviously not ready to give up, rightly so. It's far too early in the matchup for any man to be put down, really. Ober again sent back into the corner, gets the elbow up. Now Femi, up on the shoulders of Brutus Creed, sent crashing down. Now into the cover again by Brutus. Manages a count of 2 on Femi now. but still not the win. Not the 3 count that these men need. Femi there, caught lacking. And now thrown into the corner there by Brutus Creed. Was probably going to go for a scoop slam, but caught by Femi, drops him with a DDT. And now Femi. Oh! It kind of looked like a side Uranagi backbreaker there. Gonna go with backbreaker for now. As Femi now drags Brutus Creed to his feet. Caught with a knee there though. Now going to catch Creed with those elbows and a fall from grace by Femi. But Julius Creed's there to break it up. Saving the matchup. Oba hasn't delivered all that much offense, but the offense he has given has meant a lot. Heavy hitting, should I say. As Brutus Creed comes from the corner here, gets caught with the foot of Femi. The power of Femi now! Gut buster there with the double knees to the gut. Femi now piping himself up with the clothesline to the back of the neck and now drops the elbow onto Creed, who now rolls out of the ring. Back in though, over Femi, has him now, fireman's carry position, and over Femi with what was like an F10. Shades of Brock Lesnar, but just more than an F5 and F10. Into the corner now, scooping a slam by Oba. Now the big man gonna head to the top. What's he doing up there? What could Femi be doing up there? Double axe handle from Femi. And now up, tosses him across the ring. And now Femi off the ropes. Fall from grace again for a second time. Femi picks up the win. 2-on-1 handicap match won by Femi. Big win for the ruler tonight. As Kathy Kelly catching an interview from Femi after the matchup, saying he's put every man on notice and he's coming to rule for years here in the WWE. Also saying he's got his eyes on Penta, the Intercontinental Champion. But as now we see Bronson Reed, moments after he beat Ilya Dragunov, explaining why he beat up Sheamus. Saying because he hates him. And he lost to him at No Mercy and he wants his leg back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Like I was saying, Bronson Reed says he wants his leg back, challenged him to an I Quit match at Survivor Series. Oh my. Well folks, as now we are in your main event. What closes Monday Night Raw here tonight. Finn Balor versus CM Punk. As Finn Balor got a big fight ahead of him tonight. Gonna try and regain his World Heavyweight Championship. Obviously not an easy task to do against a man like CM Punk, the best in the world, the Second City Saint. But if there's anyone that can do it. It's the Prince, Finn Balor. But he's got to put his whole heart into it tonight. I mean, just for notice here, we are on Balor's home soil here in Belfast, Northern Ireland. Finn isn't exactly from Belfast, but it's still home soil for him. As long as we are in Ireland, it is home soil for Finn Balor. Getting ready there in the ring. And now, CM Punk. The best in the world heavyweight champion of the world. Or the heavyweight champion of the world. The crowd chanting his name here in Belfast. He knows he's got a hell of a fight in front of him to retain that championship. It's clobbering time, says CM Punk. As the best in the world, the second city saint makes his way down the aisle. Now in this universe mode, CM Punk has had some wars already. He beat John Cena in a last man standing match at Bad Blood. He obviously beat Finn Balor at No Mercy in what was, I would say, a hell of a match. And he looks to replay that match and try and come out with the same outcome of him being the world champion. The heavyweight champion of the world. The WWE Universe's world champion. There is the gold. As we take you over to Mike Rome for the ring announcements.
Introducing the challenger from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Punk there holding the title loud and proud. Holding it high. As he hands it over to referee Jessica Carr. Finn Balor gets one final look at it. Getting ready for this fight. Crowd there obviously getting a look at it. Finn Balor, CM Punk, World Heavyweight Championship. And we are underway here in the main event of Monday Night Raw. Punk now with the elbows reversing that. Finn there, turns it round. And a scoop slam there by Balor. Gets caught with a kick now. And Punk going to fire back with some shots there. But Balor turns around. Now some shots of his own. Now first big move there. Balor drags him down by the neck. Now Finn Springboard drop kick. Heading to the top immediately. Finn Balor went for the drop kick once more. Punk managed to dodge it though. Springboard clothesline by Punk. Now into the cover on Balor. Count of 2. Finn powers out. Punk now. Sent into the corner by Balor. The Punk reverses in. Now Balor's in the corner. Punk with a run up. There's that knee. I'll bring this Balor to the other corner. Now getting that run up once more. Oh no, never mind. Punk changing his mind. Goes to the spine there. Now what's Punk going to do? I don't know what Punk's doing here. Well, delivers a double knee to the back nonetheless. I don't really know what he had in mind there. But it looks like whatever he was thinking definitely went away though. And now Punk on the outside. Springboard, clothesline, tried again. Balor dodged. And now, oh, backstabber there by Finn. Sling blade now. Punk went for a double axe handle. But Finn caught him with the sling blade. Slings himself over the ropes to follow as well. Finn Balor now. Sling blade once more. As he heads into the corner. Finn Balor got his mind set on a drop kick there to Punk. Now going to head to the top rope. Finn Balor, coup de grace. Could that be it? Has Finn regained the title? No, Punk at 2. Punk kicking out of the coup de grace at 2. Denying Finn Balor the World Championship back as he hits him with a Insecurity head kick there. Balor there. Big left arm there. Now a couple shots, good combo. Goes for, I believe, there's an abdominal stretch, but Punk managing to turn it around. Now on the outside, Punk. Springboard. Clothesline once more by CM Punk. Irish whip sends Balor into the corner. Balor moved out the way. Sling blade again by Finn. Just denying CM Punk anything he's trying right now. Went for the scoop slam there, but Punk reversed. Inverted DDT there. And now Punk with the Anaconda Vice. Anaconda Vice locked in by CM Punk here. Now Balor going to fight out with a knee to the back of the neck. Or to the back of the skull. Now with that kick there. These two men going to trade blows. In there. These two just chopping each other here. Something's got to give here. And now both men just rapid punches at each other's skulls, and Punk stuns Balor to the outside. Springboard clothesline again by Punk. Now Punk gets reversed on by Balor here. Irish whip by Punk. Send Balor into the corner. Little run up here. Punk there. with that, and then goes for the Bulldog. But Balor manages to reverse. And now Punk hooks the arms. Up and down with the backbreaker there by Punk. And now Punk again. It's kind of unbelievable. Punk again. Going for that springboard clothesline. Misses this time for about the second or third time. As Balor moves out of the way, hits him with a Pele kick. Now both men are down. Oh my. What a match. I mean, besides the about 5 springboard clotheslines Punk's gone for. Now Balor double-legged takedown, went for the foot stomp there. Didn't get it. Punk hits him with a drop kick. And oh no. Punk's going for it again. Springboard clothesline there. Down goes Balor. Punk seems to love a good springboard clothesline. Maybe it's something to do with the air in Belfast. I don't know. Only Punk can tell you why he's going for it so much. But Balor catches him with a snap suplex there. As now Finn Balor in the corner. Has Punk in his sight. Drop kick there. And now Finn Balor again going to go for the coup de grace maybe. Heading to the top. Is it all over? No, Punk moved. Balor caught by Punk. GTS by CM Punk. Go to sleep. CM Punk is still your World Heavyweight Champion.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM.
Congratulations to CM Punk as he retains the title here in Belfast. Thank you everyone for tuning in to Monday Night Raw. And I will see you over on SmackDown.